Oh, hey, I'm back again. I apologize because this is lagging like you would not fucking believe, which I guess you can because you can see it. This is what you get when you have a shitty laptop trying to record on. Well, it's actually a really good laptop. It's probably not the best setup for recording, but yeah. Anyway, this is part two, which I'll probably edit into the first part, to be honest, of this guitar, the Artist Series Signature 7 string thing. That was like 250 bucks Australian, which is like $8 US. And the first part of this video I made on, I want to say Wednesday, and it's now Friday. The reason for that is it came with the bottom string was slipping because they didn't string it properly. So I had to get a new set of strings. And because in Melbourne at the moment, due to COVID, everything's shut down, I can't just go to a store. So I rang up I ordered a set of 6 strings because only the bottom string is the same from my local electronics store who actually sell them. Like, oh, they're coming back like an hour later. Sorry, we can't find them. Looks like someone's nicked them. Like, oh, great. All right, fine. So I go online and I ordered some and they finally came today. Got some Ernie Ball regular slinkies, which is what I use for my 6s as well. So I got a few packs of those just in case. So I got those restrung, and I want to go through some of the things I've discovered about the guitar already. So I've been playing it with just the top 6 strings. The one song I wanted to learn doesn't use a lot of the bottom string, for at least the rhythm, which is Catastrophist by Trivium. But I want to go through a couple of things that I've had to either get used to or tinker with. So the first thing, the tone knob was not bolted in properly. So you'd sort of go to the end position, it would just sort of keep turning, and the wire nearly ripped off, and thankfully it didn't. I mean, I could fix it, my soldering irons like literally just here, but I can't be asked. The other thing was the pickup switch was not screwed in properly, so it was very loose. Like it was barely holding on, like the screw was only just catching. So that was annoying. I've attempted to adjust the action and everything, so it's a tiny bit better. Like it's very much playable. I've got to adjust the neck a little bit. I think it's a bit bent, but I haven't had a chance to do that yet. Also, like the tape on these pickups, it's going to be very hard to see, but it's so poorly done. So I mean, like I know low expectations and all that, but not the point. Look, it's actually plugged in and no sound, so I'll give them that. The tuners, tuning machine heads, the tuning things. My brain is broken. It's a Friday afternoon. Are kind of garbage, but they work. The paint's already stripped off them. Like even before I took the strings off, they were already stripped. So that's great. And restringing it, holy crap. The holes for the through body are not straight. So it looks like they've like drilled in from both sides, and where it's met in the middle, it's not quite met. So it's like super rough. It took me like 10 minutes just to get the string through, let alone like get it all tuned up and stuff. I will say it's not my best. If you're looking, it's not my best job. I strung the bottom one upside down because I'm an idiot. So it actually spins the other way, which is a common thing on most of my guitars, especially the 3-a-side ones. I get confused. Or 3 and 4. But anyway, so I've had a play. Look, it's not the worst guitar I've ever used. That goes to a cheap Stratocaster clone I used. I got off eBay, I think, a while back. My brother got off eBay. It was really crap. It was like $10. And I kid you not, the action was that far off the 24th fret or the 22nd fret. It was impossible to play. And it was just like this chunky thing. Like it was like twice the thickness of a normal Stratocaster. It was fucked. It was so fucked. Sorry. Just in case it was important, it was a message. But yeah, that aside, I'm going to put my expectations in. I bought a $250 guitar that was definitely made in a factory in China by 12-year-olds. It's not bad. I mean, I'm using this Line 6 Spider 3 that you might have seen in my channel before. Not the best. My Boss Katana, I packed it away before I moved, and I moved during the lockdown coming into effect. I can't actually go and get it, whereas this was where I was living, so I have to deal with it. And it came with a nice cable. The cable's okay. It's like an L on one end, and but it's okay. So if I haven't learnt the riffs yet too much, but I'll play a little bit of six string. This is tuned down to A sharp. Dogs. So it's. Ooh. That top string, like if I. Massive amounts of fret buzz. But for a beginner, beginner 7 string at least, or intermediate for normal guitar, I guess, it's not terrible. So if I play something that I know on the 6 string on the 7, and then transpose it up, my go-to is the solo from She-Wolf. So. Oops. Not my best work. I haven't played too much recently. It sounds all right. It's not terrible, and the issue with the Catastrophist is there's a lot of chugging, and it's obviously a lot of fret noise. So when you go like the doesn't sound the best, but when you go to the how do you play it? That's the one. Yeah, I haven't really practiced too much. It's not terrible. So it gets a pass. I'm honestly really happy to have it. I wish I had something better, but I mean, as someone who is still strictly a beginner at 7 string, I'm not going to justify spending $1,500 on the one I actually want, which is the Holcomb PRS 7-string. That thing is pretty. But if I ever start getting better, I will be buying that for myself. That's it. Would I recommend you go buy this if you're a beginner or if you're a intermediate 6-string and you want a 7-string to practice some stuff on? Yeah, it's not bad. If you're a beginner, like straight up beginner, and you know someone who can help you set it up, sure. If you're expecting quality, you shouldn't be expecting quality for $250. That's it. Hopefully you'll be seeing this a little bit more soon. Thank you all for watching. I'll catch you next time.